Kia ora, Chrissy back again, and we're going to get into the next episode of Game of Thrones, the season finale. So, last episode we had the episode The Watchers on the Wall. Finally, the attack on Castle Black from Mance and his wildlings. Mance and his group coming in from the north side of the wall, and Tormund and his group coming in from the south side of the wall. It was incredibly action-packed, not a lot of emotional things going on, but we did lose Ygritte. She was killed by Ollie, the young boy that was working the elevator. Pip was killed by Ygritte before that happened, and we also lost Gren, who I actually had a little bit of a crush on. Him and his men died, taking on a giant, stopping him from being able to infiltrate into the castle. Very sad. John obviously managed to survive. Sam as well. Gilly managed to survive. Her and her baby. And Slint, who happened to come in and hide with them because things just got a little bit too real for him. I think Alistair is still alive. He was injured, but we didn't see him again after he was injured. And John has said that he needs to go north to find and kill Mance personally. So that is what he has gone to do. I think he's going to take Ghost with him. And he's left behind his sword to Sam. That's what happened in the last episode. I was so proud of myself because in comparison to other season 9 episodes, that was a breeze to get through. This episode, we got Tyrion. I know he survives, but how does that come about? That's what I want to know, because someone happened to die in the episode before this one. Yes, I think I remember something like that happening. We've also got maybe Dany having to try and retake the lands that she has lost across the sea. Who else? We haven't seen Bran. We haven't seen Rickon. We maybe we'll get some Theon. We haven't seen Davos and Stannis. We've got so many little threads to wrap up or pull on again now that this big battle at the Castle Black is finally over. So let's see what this episode is going to bring us. I have heard that it's going to be a big one, so this will most likely be in 2 parts, whereas usually I do 9 and 10 in 2 parts, but I put 9 in a single episode because that's all it needed. This one, I don't think it's going to be that case. But we're going to get right into it. The season finale of season 4, The Children. Let's go. So many things that we need to put a pin in. Also, Baelish and Sansa. What's going to happen with Arya? Is she going to finally be reunited again with Sansa, since they are like mere steps away from each other? So many things. I am ready. John, picking up right after we left off last week. Okay. Look at all those dead bodies everywhere. Is that a giant? All of these bodies better get burned or something, because they could all come back, Shit, he's just walking straight in there. I don't quite know what I was expecting, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting him just to walk straight into their camp. Here he is.
You're wearing a black cloak again.
I've been sent to negotiate with you.
Dude, they could kill you right now.
It appears my trusting nature got the better of me.
The Halfhand ordered me to join your army and bring back whatever information I could to Castle Black. I was loyal. To him and to my Night's Watch vows.
All your vows.
Did you see her again at Castle Black?
Yes,
And
He's dead.
she's dead.
you're doing?
No.
We'll drink to her.
Don't trust that.
Of all the ways I'd kill you, poison would be the last.
Can't trust anyone in this fucking show.
One of our giants went into your tunnel and never came out again.
He killed my friend Gren.
He was their king, the last of a bloodline that stretches back before the first men.
Fuck.
Gren came from a farm.
I sent 400 men to climb the wall 5 miles west of here. Most of them will be over by the end of the day. My people have bled enough. We're here to hide behind your wall. Winter is coming. And if my people aren't south of the wall when it comes in earnest, we'll all end up worse than dead.
Huh. I didn't think of that at all. How could I not have thought of that?
That's why you're here. They'd kill you, of course. You knew that when you came in here.
You're attacking us! No. It's like you said, we don't have the men.
Okay. Are we getting some White Walkers? Oh. Whoa. Was I supposed to know that these guys were coming?
To me!
Who are they? And how did they get over the wall? I am confused. I bet you I'm gonna kick myself when I realise who they are.
Stand down! I said my people have bled enough. And I meant it.
Oh! How did they get... Oh, did they sail around? Oh, dumbass.
You're the king beyond the wall.
This is Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of the Seven Kingdoms.
It is customary to kneel when surrendering.
We do not kneel.
Their fate depends on their king.
We do not kneel.
Take these men away.
What's a man of the Night's Watch doing in a wildling camp?
I was sent to discuss terms with the king beyond the wall.
You're speaking to the one true king, boy.
I know he's the king. My father died for him. I'm Ned Stark's son.
Your father was an honorable man. What do you think he'd have done with him?
Introduced him to us.
I think my father would have taken him prisoner. Listen to what he had to say.
Very well, then. Take him.
If my father had seen the things that I've seen, he'd also tell you to burn the dead before nightfall. All of them.
Well, okay, so we've caught up with them.
The cause appears to be manticore venom.
He got his comeuppance after all.
There's nothing to be done.
Yes, there is.
May I ask what you think you're doing?
Saving him.
Your
That cannot be a needle.
Grace, Sir Gregor is beyond saving. This man is not even a maester. His curiosity was deemed dangerous and unnatural.
You're dismissed, Grand Maester.
Why try so hard to keep him alive? Let him die.
But
You can save him.
Difficult to say. The process may change him.
Will it weaken him?
Oh no.
Oh God. Don't tell me you'll make him stronger.
We've been over this. The matter's closed. You were betrothed to Loras Tyrell.
Oh God, here we go.
You have, on several occasions, made great claims about your commitment to this family's future.
Don't care. I will stay in King's Landing where I belong with my son, the king.
Do you think you'll be the first person dragged into a sept to be married against her will?
Marjorie will dig her claws in, you will dig your claws in, and you'll fight over him like beasts until you rip him apart.
It's not wrong.
I'll tell everyone the truth.
What truth would that be?
You don't know, do you? You never believed it. We were right there in front of you and you didn't see us. Everything they say is true about Jamie and me.
No.
Your legacy is a lie.
Oh, hit him right where it hurts.
You won. One fewer brother. There's really nothing you wouldn't do, is there?
I would do things for my family you couldn't imagine.
Tyrion is your family.
He's not.
He was an infant.
A disease doesn't decide to kill you. All the same, you cut it out before it does.
Bitch, how can I, how can I root for her in one scene and like hate her the next?
I choose you. Told him about us. Told him I won't marry Loras Tyrell.
I think I'll just accept that.
I don't love Tywin Lannister. I love my brother. People will whisper. They'll make their jokes. Let them. I only see what matters.
Okay.
Someone will walk in.
I don't care.
This would really, you know, make my heart pound if they weren't brother and sister.
Before you freed me, I belonged to Master McDowell. I was tutor to his children. I taught them languages and history. When you took the city, the children begged me not to leave the house. But Master McDowell and I agreed that I must, so I lost my home. Now, I live on the streets.
I have outfitted mess halls to feed all former slaves.
Even if they are safe, who would I be there? With my master, I was a teacher. I ask you to let me sell myself back to Master McDowell. Those of us too old to change. There is only...
Wow.
I am not alone.
I did not take this city to preside over the injustice I fought to destroy. I took it to bring people freedom. But freedom means making your own choices.
Thank you, Danny.
I will sign a contract with your former master. It may not cover a period lasting longer than a year.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Okay.
The masters will take advantage of this situation.
It's almost like no matter what you do, someone's going to find a way to fuck it up or you know, corrupt it somehow. Please don't be a dead baby. Oh no. I don't do dead babies.
He came from the sky. The black one.
The dragon did it.
The winged shadow. He came from the sky and...
Jesus Christ.
My little girl.
How old was she?
3.
3. Sef fesir drogon on the Toxtaur.
I think it's the first time I've seen his name.
Valeria ti inni ani mazabas.
Oh. Oh, is she gonna lock them away? Oh, she's gonna chain them. Drogon is the troublemaker. Alpha. You're not gonna like leave them there to starve to death, are you?
They came to us from White Harbor,
She's not.
from Fairmarket,
Oh,
from King's Landing.
would that be the better thing to do though?
They died protecting men, women, and children who will never know their names.
Now
their watch is ended.
Hands off, lady.
So how do we die? Hanging? I don't know what happens to the prisoners. We're gonna burn the bodies of your dead. Do you want to say any words over them? The dead can't hear us, boy. Did you love her? She loved you. All she ever talked about was killing you. She belongs in the North. The real North. You understand me?
Private funeral. I'm surprised Stannis let him do such a thing. Not gonna stay? John.